Welcome everyone. This is Julie Emden of Embodied Jewish Learning in partnership with Shalem, the Jewish Wellness Initiative of the Peninsula Jewish Community Center. In these podcasts, we are exploring midot, or character traits, via meditation and embodied practice. Today's trait is mechila, or forgiveness. I'll offer a brief teaching on this trait and then invite you to experience forgiveness with me through a kinesthetic lens. If anything I offer is not right for your body, please do what is right for you. We'll begin today in a sitting position, and then we will move into revolved triangle with the support of a chair. So please pause the recording now and get a yoga mat and a chair. Place the chair at the end of your mat with the two front legs on the mat, the chair seat facing you. Sit down in the chair to begin and place your knees as wide as your hips, your feet on the floor. You may need to sit forward on the chair for the knees to align over the feet. Allow the upper rim of the pelvic bowl to tilt in on a slight angle so that your spine lengthens with ease from the lower body to the crown of your head. The Hebrew word for forgiveness, mechila, is derived from the three-letter root samech lamed chet. The numerical value of this word is 98, the same as the Hebrew word for topaz, middah, one of the precious stones set into the breastplate of Aaron, the high priest. In this podcast, we will explore the attribute of forgiveness as it relates to the qualities of topaz, one of the hardest naturally occurring minerals. So to begin, receive a deep, long breath, erech hapayim, into the lungs evenly, and feel your spine lengthen up toward the sky. Continue to lengthen as you exhale and release the breath. Now, take a moment to soften behind the eyes, at the base of the throat, in the jaw, in the belly. Notice where there is tension, holding, or hardness in your body, and let that soften with each exhale. One of the most important teachings about forgiveness is that it is an antidote to a hardening of the heart that involves prolonged hatred or blame. So as with the embodied practice of rachamim or compassion, softening in the body is one way to explore mechila. Like topaz, although the heart may feel hardened, there are fracture points or potential openings along the axial planes in the stone where the bonds of hardening can be softened. Now take a moment to come to standing. Turn around and face your chair. Step your right foot forward in line with the front legs of the chair, your shin just under the chair seat, and step your left foot back, left leg in slight external rotation, feet hips width apart. Keep the back leg steady, a line of energy lifting from the inner arch of the foot to the inner knee, the inner thigh, up through the pelvic bowl, and up the whole spine to the crown of the head. Rely upon this solid alignment of your legs and raise the arms up overhead by your ears, palms facing in. Lengthen your arms all the way from the base of the spine, even from the legs and feet. With the arms lifted, begin to turn the torso to your right. Keep the right arm lifted and release the left arm to the chair as you hinge your torso and pelvis as one unit over the front leg in a forward bend twist for revolved triangle. Upper spine turns to the right and right arm reaches up to the sky, wide open heart. Now bring in the first quality of mechila, softening. Soft belly turns you. The back body receives the front body in softness. Next, bring in awareness of your inner dignity, your own balance, length, and strength from your legs. This second quality is essential in forgiveness. When we forgive, we turn toward ourselves and feel our inner dignity, strength, and truth. Now see if it's possible to release into the posture, let go of any gripping or effort in the thighs, jaw, shoulders. Forgiveness is about letting go, releasing into a great emunah, faith, and nidivut, generosity that is always available to us. Release your top arm to the chair and face forward to come out of the pose. Lift up your torso. Bring your left foot forward to meet your right and stand in mountain pose for a moment or two. Drop into awareness of your breath and awareness of your whole being as you stand. Now step your right leg back and repeat the pose. Place your feet hips width apart and keep your left foot facing forward, right leg turned slightly out. Gather the hip points at the front of the pelvic bowl and once more access the long lines of energy of both legs from inner arches of the feet to inner knees to inner thighs and up through the torso to the crown of your head. Bring your attention to the alignment of your bones. Raise your arms overhead now and lengthen them all the way from the base of the spine and now from the feet. Next, turn your torso to the left from a soft belly and let the left arm lengthen to the sky as the right arm comes down to meet the chair. Let the twist move through the spine and hinge the entire torso and pelvis up and over the front leg into revolved triangle. Once more, explore the qualities of softness in the belly and heart. Where else can you soften, even in this challenging posture? Now, add awareness of your own balance and dignity as you feel your feet solidly supporting you and as you bring your weight more to the inner legs. Appreciate the integrity of your skeletal frame. Next, bring in the quality of release, letting go of any gripping or effort in any part of the body. Let go and release into the twist. One final idea, feel all of your being, all of these actions as one now. Release into this standing twist. Feel the length and dignity of your spine. Soften and turn toward yourself. Let this twist slowly move you, connect you, turn you toward what is true in your heart so that you can feel your whole being, mind, body, heart, and soul. Release the posture by letting the top arm lift you up to standing. Turn to face forward and stand in mountain pose, arms resting at your side. Forgiveness begins with turning toward ourselves and pausing to experience and embrace our own feelings of pain, hurt, sorrow, grief, or betrayal. By bringing awareness to all parts of ourselves, all feelings in our hearts, all actions of our bodily movements, we experience ourselves as integrated, whole, harmonious beings. Right now, sense the harmony and dignity of your whole being in this standing posture. As Jack Kornfield says, forgiveness is a way to end suffering, to bring dignity and harmony to our life. Forgiveness is a practice that is first and foremost for ourselves, where we can release and free our own hearts. As we close this short embodied practice for mechila, forgiveness, stand with your feet grounded, your spine long, your collarbones wide, your heart and chest softly open and lifted, and your back body spacious and wide. Feel into the qualities of the topaz, middah, as they reflect forgiveness, softening the hard edges and tense places in the body, turning toward ourselves first, to fully experience and honor all of our feelings as a beautiful multicolored gemstone, and resting into the dignity, harmony, alignment, and beauty of our own beings. By turning in softness toward ourselves with compassion and allowing ourselves to feel our own pain and hurt, we increase our capacity to forgive ourselves and to shine the same quality forth to others. Thank you for joining me in this brief practice. I wish you a continued exploration of embodied mechila as you move through the rest of this high holiday season.